There is other news on a Wednesday morning in South Carolina. Darlene Graham, the sister of the late Senator Lindsey Graham, winning her runoff against Ralph Norman to become the state's GOP nominee to succeed her brother full-time. Darlene paying tribute to Lindsey in her victory speech.
I'm still feeling grief, heartache, and immense gratitude. So thank you all again. I've been amazed at the number of people Lindsey personally impacted and the legacy he left behind. Our state and nation are much better and safer because of him. Thank you, Lindsey, for your service to South Carolina and to this country. It's just not the same without you here.
Here to react is voter registration activist and early vote action founder Scott Presler. Scott, thanks for coming on to talk to us about this. You know, Darlene has made it very clear she's more concerned about issues here in America rather than foreign issues, which is very different from what her late brother focused a lot on and what people knew him for. You know, how much headway do you think that made with voters, or do you think it was more of a Trump endorsement?
Thank you. Good morning. Well, the election came down to 18,069 votes. And I think one very important fact is that President Trump visited Horry County, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, right before the election. And that county alone gave Senator Graham the votes that she needed to best Congressman Ralph Norman. And I do think that the Trump endorsement made a significant impact in this election.
So to that point, after a little bit of a slump the last couple weeks, is the power of the Trump endorsement back in full force?
Well, I think there is some debate on the right where we move as a party, but in this, it's clear and evident that President Trump, without his endorsement, we wouldn't have Senator Darlene Graham today. And I think, as you mentioned, people want America first. They want the Save America Act, and we are 2 months away from Election Day.
You know, I want to switch gears here. I want to go out west over in Oklahoma. President Trump, he gained another endorsement win in the gubernatorial win in the primary, however, but a far left candidate who's actually said they were socialists did come out on top in the Democratic primary for Senate. You know, the thing that I pay attention to are these elections, and these results have been so wildly different. What does that say about where the voters' heads are in these elections?
My message to the Republicans is lean in to the right, and it's evident from Oklahoma and Maine and in Michigan. I don't call them progressives, I call them regressives. The left is leaning into the left, and they're leaning into the most extreme, most radical candidates. And Nikayla Jasmine Thomas wants the abolishment of ICE, and she says that she's against capitalism. So I welcome the Democrats as they continue to plummet to extremes. And I think the right can learn a little bit from the left in that we shouldn't run necessarily to the middle. Let's continue to run on the policies that gave President Trump and the Republican Party the popular vote in 2024.
Okay, I understand you want to run to the right in order to get turnout of your base, especially in a general where President Trump physically is not on the ballot, although, you know, he's always on the ballot. Right. But don't you also want to try to run to the middle in order? I know you said no, but don't you want to do that in order to try to get some of those disaffected Democrats who say, under no circumstances am I going to vote for a socialist, but I'm a Democrat, I got to vote for somebody. Don't you want those Republican votes, those votes for the Republican?
I look at it this way. In 2024, again, we decisively won the popular vote. And right now, the American people, they want results, which is why I'm going to continue to hammer peacefully pass the Save America Act, give us election integrity, continue to secure the border, continue ramping up deportations of criminal illegal aliens, and work on behalf of working class America by making things affordable. If we lean into those 80-20 issues, the Republican Party will be very successful. This is a base turnout election, my friends. If the right runs away from the policies that gave us the majority we have today, this November is not going to be good for the right.
Scott Presler, interesting insight here on a Wednesday morning. We appreciate it, sir. Thank you as always.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.